Do you want to make money? I'm about to show you how you can make money with plants. It's super easy. Let me just tell you, I'm going to give you my whole business model for free today. This is a plug, which is a baby plant. In this case, it's a Calibrachoa, which is kind of like a petunia. And you can buy these plugs for less than $1 a piece. But this tiny little plant, it doesn't stay tiny for long. You can grow this out into a 6-inch pot and sell it for like, I don't know, anywhere from $4 to $10 depending on your area. Or you could put it in a hanging basket and sell it for anywhere from like $15 to $25 depending on the size of that hanging basket. Of course, you're gonna have to buy several hundred of these or more, and then you're gonna have to buy, pots to put them in and soil to put in the pots. And then you're gonna have to, plant the plant in the pot or pay someone to plant the plant in the pot. And then there's the little issue of you gotta have some greenhouses to grow them in. And then you gotta make sure that the greenhouses are covered and that the cover is not deteriorating. And if it is, you're gonna have to change it out. Oh, and you'll probably need some type of heating source for those greenhouses, and you're gonna have to pay for the gas that goes in through that gas line. And then when the sun comes out, you're going to need probably a fan to cool the greenhouse off so it doesn't get too hot in there for that plant. And of course, all the electricity that goes for all of the systems that you're going to have placed in the greenhouse. But let's get back to the plant. It's going to need some water, like a lot of water, and pretty much all the time. So you're going to have to pay for the water and the water hoses and any infrastructure that goes with it. And unless you're going to be the one watering, you're going to have to pay someone to water it too. Oh, and time. You're going to need time. Some of these plants in as little as 6 weeks are going to be ready to sell, but others might take up to 3 or 4 months to get them to the size they need to be to sell. Oh, and the plants have to eat too, so you might need to be giving them some fertilizer if you want those plants to look good. And then once you give them fertilizer, they're going to grow, which means they're going to be too close to each other, so you're going to have to space them out and put labor into moving them around. And this is all pretty straightforward stuff until they get bugs. At which point you're going to have to figure out what and how to spray to get rid of the bugs, and you're going to need some equipment to do that as well, and the insecticide or oils or whatever you're going to use to treat those bugs. And if you want to spray those insecticides legally, you are going to have to get certified as an applicator. But then, yeah, you've done it. You've made a plant that is beautiful and ready to sell, but you got to have someone to sell it to. So who's your customer going to be? And you got to make sure that you sell it at the right time, because that plant is going to increase in value as it gets bigger, becoming more valuable by the day until it's not. However, your timing is crucial because these plants can lose value in a matter of 24 hours. For example, this poinsettia, beautiful before Christmas, but as soon as Christmas Day is over, nobody will buy this plant. And aside from having all the facilities and the materials and everything else in place, you're going to have a license such as a nursery and floral license. But yeah, super easy. You buy plants really cheap, you stick them in some dirt, and then you sell them for bukus of money. I don't know why everybody's not in this business.